Hello, hello everyone. Welcome back to Genshin Impact. Once again, it's been a while, and it's time to go ahead and start cleaning up some world quests as always. So let's go ahead and head on down. Looks like there's one right down here. Specifically, we're over by the people of the springs over here. So let's see where this one leads. Looks like we have to go down underground, it seems, which I see some goodies. Let me just pick all that up. Also, what's this? A lot of information was once contained within these simple notes, but most of it has been scratched out. Grind the cores of 100 ember core flowers and swallow them in a single gulp. Okay. Didn't work. Just hurt my teeth. It was so sweet. Seriously, how did people in the past get the idea that it could? Never mind. Let's try it some other way. Collect the molded shells of the claws that fall from ictomysars during their growth period as well. Grind them into a powder and apply it to your body. If that would work, I'd be an Archon. That's just dead skin, isn't it? Tried it anyway, didn't work as expected. Powder left a weird smell that took forever to wash off too. Come on, ancestors, can you come through for me at least once? Immerse yourself into People Springs, hot springs once every 10 nights. Do this 10 times and all your wounds shall be healed. Well, I have heard that your hot springs are phylogist writs, so it could work. And nope. And if you look closely at this woven scroll, it once belonged to the people of the springs anyway. Did I just fall for a fake ad of theirs? But at least only my wallet was hurt in the end. The most ancient trio, or so the legends hold. This was how Zablenque, probably pronounced that wrong. Shibalanque, that's what it was. First and greatest, learn the art of controlling flames, the stage of the stolen flame, the islands floating in the sky. Well, looks like that's the only thing left to try. Whatever, just desperate times call for desperate measures, and I'm here in the people of the Springs land anyway. Might as well give it a shot. Okay. Also, give me that. And also that carrot as well. And also that fruit. Alright, down we go. Whee! Going down even further, I see. Looks like we want to go down and around town. Alright, found ourselves a little underground building of some kind, it seems. And, oh, is that a person over there or a little critter? It looks like it is a person. Hello! That big lunk isn't going to start getting up, is it? More than likely. There'd be trouble if it does, but there's only one way through. Do I have to dig a path from on top to get around it? How long will that take? Why don't you just go right over? Not all mechanisms are the awakening sort. Well, aren't you, bold lad? Listen good, alright? Your youth means you still got chances to make mistakes aplenty, but wait, where did you come from? Ow. Oh, you okay? Wow, Aether, what did you do to her? That wasn't some sort of invisible attack, was it? I didn't do anything. This power does the Adepti of Leeway name Gusto. Really? Oh, Paimon. So gullible. Gusto? What in tarnation is that? You're a braggart and a half, aren't you, lad? That was my back acting up. I've been stooping for a good long while, inching my way toward that big lunk. And I stood up too fast, sure far away to bring the pain is what it is. Used to be that it would only flare up when I turned my back at a specific angle, but these days, one careless move leads me in a world of hurt for a good long while. Oh no! Oh, okay, so that's what's going on here. You're trying to find ways to alleviate the pain that's getting worse and worse over time. Is that interesting? And just so you know, it's 10 o'clock now, Aether, so don't make starting conversations behind people a habit, alright? No promises. I can only, promise I'll try not to. And what about you two? I mean, your names. Paimon's Paimon, this little Tepilosaurus here is Chomper. I see. In that case, I guess I'll call myself. Call yourself? What, are you gonna give us a fake name? Suspicious. Well, a person's gotta be on their guard wanting to walk about, don't they? Oh, you're not wrong. Especially when people just, pop up from behind you. And here I was gonna give you my love rival's name. A youngin' she is, and energetic too, and worst of all, she's got a healthy back. But forget it, that would be unfriendly competition. If you take my meaning, so have my real name instead. Chica. Rah! Huh, and aren't you a cute little fella? Yes, they are. You're calling my name, I know it. Anyway, you can call me Big Sis Chica. Not Aunt Chica, though. That one I forbid. So, something tells me someone called their aunt. Well, I could just call you Aunt only. But now I'll call you Big Sis Chica. Good, that's good. You got a fine future ahead of you, lad. Good. Okay. Anyway, what are you doing here, Big Sis Chica? And isn't that the million more question? What would a person be doing here amidst naught but ruins? What would your answer be, Ether, my lad? To rob others or be robbed? Waiting for someone to strike up a conversation with them? To rob others. I'm sorry, what sort of environment did you grow up in? Either way, minus 10 points for getting it wrong. What I'm doing is treasure hunting. Wow, treasure! There you go, Paimon. Spared you the effort. Seriously? What are you, some serial line thief? And Paimon's gonna say it anyway. Wow, a treasure! You just hear the echoes go around us. Rah, rah! You all sure do get along. Who knows, if I haven't spent so much time tidying woven scrolls that my back gave out, I might have made some good friends myself. Either way, I'm on a hunt for an elixir that could cure all injuries. Alright, instantly suspicious. I discovered in a secret scroll. You want in? As everyone knows, if we Masters of the Nightwind have anything aplenty, it's woven artifacts recording stories of our past. We can split the elixir should we find it. But the true issue here is my back pain. Walking from the hot springs down to the people thereof was exhausting enough, so I need able help for the next leg of my search. Therapeutic springs my foot didn't work worth diddly squat. I like you. I might look like this now, but I too was once a pretty lass who ride leaping ictomosaurs on the regular. Oh, don't say that. You still look pretty. Ah! I see you're interested in elixir. Chomper, that curiosity will be the root of future success, you know. An elixir that could cure all injuries. That sounds amazing. Let's go check it out then. I knew you'd be excited. Those unmoved by treasure can barely be called human. Why, even the coldest blooded Saurians get fired up when they hear the word. Rawr! Exactly. Right then, in that case, our first objective would be to get past this big lunk. After you, esteemed Ether. Alright, let's do this. Let's see what mechanical enemy we end up fighting this time around. It's moving after all. My bad feelings. Yeah. Up.
Let the world collide! Shower me with the...
Be sanctified. Silence.
Blast to the face. And let's freeze you now. Oh, gotta move, gotta move!
Bow your head. A moment, please.
Let the show begin.
Here we go.
The show begin.
Oh, gotta move.
The tides beckon.
All right. Took care of that mechanical menace. Now the question is, what was it guarding? I don't know. It could mean more than just the elixir down here. I didn't think you'd be able to fend him off with those thin limbs of yours. Hey, don't underestimate Ether. He's taking way bigger things out than that. Rah! Looks like roping you in was the right choice. I guess I got a good lie you then. And here I thought you were going to compliment me, big sis. I bet you see lots of that. You're not wrong. What with your strength and all? Just let poor Chikia get her share too, would ya? Look at the pictures on these walls. We've come to the right place. Now, according to the ancient scrolls, we need to continue onward. Okay, fairly straightforward. Let's get moving. Not too fast though. Gotta have some care for the wounded, and by wounded, I mean me. Alright, Tale of Dreams Plucked from Fire. Ooh. Wonder what that's gonna entail. Alright. Deeper we go, although this looks suspicious over here on the right. Let me give it a good smack real quick. Okay, just a random exploration item to collect, okay. I mean, I'm not gonna say no, but... we got lava, everyone. Alright, so we're gonna have to avoid that as best we can. And I collect treasure chests later. Can I collect that? Yes, it is. Okay. Let's see. Looks like, wow, we're going a lot deeper here. Oh, wow, that's deep. Slowly. And also pick that up. Well, you never know, Paimon. Ignore me! For a second, I almost thought I dive bomb right into the lava. Alright, we got across. But the door looks locked. Oh, that doesn't stop us before. Let's just ram on through. But it better be. I mean, an open door would mean our path to the great treasure is long gone. You do have a point there, Chikia. To think that it was exactly as those woven scrolls and texts concerning them stated. What do you think? See that Floristrin engraving right there by the door? Rah! That's right, you're a quick one, little fella. Sharp eye too. Researchers have said that saurian visual acuity differs from species. Makes sense. Saurians are generally further sighted than humans are, though from this distance, anyone from the tribe who isn't a visually impaired old lady could spot this. Philistine, engraving. So this shining thing is what you call a Philistine engraving, Chikia. Sorry, what engraving now? Oh yeah, that engraving. That's right, totally. Your acting could use some work, although I'm not sure what sort of training could help you. Oh, ouch. You wound me here. Anyway, speaking of Philistine, the origin of Philistine engraving, narrowly speaking, comes from the days when Natlan was still ruled by a pyro dragon who caused humanity to exist only in primitive tribes. In those days, only the dragons could use Philistine, but the sage of the stolen flame, Waxaklahun Uba Khan, risked life and limb to steal the flaming seed of it from the great volcano. This story sounds familiar. As such, human beings began imitating the way dragons control the substance, creating a language by which humanity could exert that same control. This is the basis of modern Natlan's Philistine usage. The result of that are Philistine engravings like the one you see before you right now. Magnificent, isn't it? It's still intact even after all these years, still visible to the naked eye. Oh! Rah! Alright, your turn, Aether. Yay, woo! No, she wouldn't like that. Very impressive, chick, yeah? I know, right? And that's why I took up the Philistine usage tutor job, desired by few in the tribe. The compliments are just sublime. Also, teaching children soon to start using Philistine about the substance is a very important job. So the Philistine engraving here is, as I said before, Philistine engraving is also a language. It looks like a mere pattern, but those well-versed in the art can understand the meaning therein. And as a scholar on the subject, I should only need a day to analyze these patterns. Well, wait, you're gonna take a whole day? Yeah, what about it now? The pattern looks flat, sure, but every last hook and turn can redefine the meaning behind the Philistine flow within. Wow, that sounds super complicated. Yep, Philistine engraving scholarship is the most masterful field of study. So what if you just read the meaning directly using Philistine? Directly? Well, you could certainly do that, but the meaning could, and I do mean could, contain some discrepancy. Wait, you can use Philistine, but you're an Outlander, aren't you? Well, I could do it the moment I arrived in Natlan. Really? I never knew that could happen. How could that? I mean, what a rarity! Great, quite expected of you, I suppose. Anyway, there's a good opportunity to try to sense the Philistine for yourself. Your hand stops a short distance from the Philistine engraving. You feel the warmth in your body and slowly follow the patterns along the wall. Then the meaning lights up in your mind like a dim star. If you wish to open this door, seek out an unveiling script. So, what's recorded on the engraving? It reads as follow. What I just said. That is indeed what it says. Answers of this sort are pretty easy to verify, and in any case, this is a pretty classic theme. There should be an unveiling script somewhere around here with which we could unlock this Philistine engraving. Where is it, though? Yeah, I wonder, guys. Where is this Philistine engraving? I wonder where it could be. Focused directly at the center of the screen. Like, like not even subtle. Rah! Yes, a script with which to unveil this engraving. Wait, you understood me, little guy? Literally staring right at it. Huh? He turned away. Is he trying to say that the script is behind? It is. Paimon, I'm going to start shaking you vigorously here shortly if you keep this up. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look. I probably should transform. Here we go. Let's see. Just run into it, I guess? Was that it, or do I need to do anything else? Da 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 da. Don't mind me, just swimming in lava. Oh, do I need to? Oh, okay. I think I know what I have to do. Okay, there we go. I overthought that. Well, at the very least, the door's open now, so let's go ahead and eject ourselves. There we go. Teleporter, yay! Everything about you exudes vigor looking at. Almost makes me wish I could steal some of it from you, too. Wait, what? How do you even do something like that anyway? I don't want to know. I'll take that, thank you very much. Alright, let's see where we need to go next. Oh, I see another spirit engraving down there. Approach to shut the iridescent beam off and collect the script. Got it. Also, are those little lava penguins? Oh my god, those are... Ow! Who the heck did that? Oh, you... Dare you. Alright, let's get across here. Okay. Okay. I'm running. I'm running. Something tells me I need to get a... Oh. Well, I'm gonna fall into lava now. I was just about to say this place is getting hotter the deeper in we got, but she sure didn't expect this whole place to be filled with lava. Careful, Chomper. If you slip, that might just be the end of you. Rah, rah. Now that you mention it, floaty little Paimon's the safest here. That's just one of the reasons Paimon's awesome, you know. They say that those whose heads get too big wind up floating away. Almost like a kite, almost. Or a balloon. Paimon's always floating anyway, but that doesn't sound like a compliment. It's not. Huh? You're a real bright spark, Paimon, you know that? That didn't sound like a compliment either, Chikya. Anyway, never mind all that. This is the thing we were looking for, right? It looks just like a clay ring with Philistine pattern on it. Ah, the thing in the middle there? Do you think this one's valuable by any chance? Oh, I'm sure all of it's valuable. Very much so. In fact, it's probably worth a large sum or more, but its real worth lies in its ability to open the path to the upper sanctum. You've seen the islands floating in the sky, haven't you? You mean the ones above the lake? That's right, we call those the upper sanctum due to their inaccessibility by either humans or saurians. They say that the legendary elixir that heals all wounds could be found there, in fact. For people like us who is constantly in conflict, that is a pure land of peace, a utopia created by the very first human to use Philistine. And now it's time for a question, class. What was the name of that sage who in the past stole the flaming seed of Philistine, Chomper? Rah, rah, rah. Very enthusiastic, but I don't think I heard you right. Rah! Alright then, your turn, lad. What's your answer? Oh, no. Wait, is it the same spelling there? Waxacla... No. Oh, no. Oh, no. Is it the top or the bottom? I'm going to do the bottom. Very good. You memorized it after hearing it only once, did you? No, I just had a 50-50 shot guess there. I see great things in your futures, I do. Anyway, we usually call him the Sage of the Stolen Fame, which is easier by far. Thank you. Some also call him a madman or lunatic, but I call those compliments as well. He did do some very impressive things regardless, after all. He stole the flaming Philistine seed from the giant dragon and created the upper sanctum using that power before teaching it to everyone in the tribes. This is also, or so ancient scrolls say, where humans first began practicing with Philistine. And a special spirit door is a sort of trio. Activating this door will grant you access to the spirit way that leads to the upper sanctum. Rah! Well, I don't know what you're saying. Yes, that's where the treasure is. Legend has it that it is the gift given by the sage to those who pass the trial. Rah rah! So that's the story. What's the trial like then? Let me have a look. Nah, it's fine. I've seen the Philistine engraving on the spirit door enough times to sear it into my memory. If you wish to open its path, seek 3 unveiling scripts. That's right, pretty much the same as before. We just need to find 3 of them this time. I mean, drawing info directly from the Philistine is impressive, but I personally put more stock in my graphic language comparison. It seems like the spirit door already has an unveiling script embedded to it. See, a third of it has already been lit up. So we just need to find 2 more. Oh, okay. Even easier. My back's aching again. I'll wait for you here while you find those unveiling scripts, alright? Why is it every single time we have to do something, that's when your back starts aching up again? I mean, certainly it's convenient. This place is very dangerous, so keep your eyes peeled, lad. You're becoming more and more sus. Alright, well, let's go ahead and see what we can find here. Oh, it looks like they're actually telling me where to go exactly. So, first things first, I do need to find a transformation spot, ideally. Here we go. That's what I was looking for. Transformation time! Whee! Oh, wow. Get to fly all over the place. Oh, I'm gonna need that. Thank you. Hey, I jumped. Okay, we got that one over there. Let's see if I can smack into it, I guess. Whee! Oh. That didn't quite work how I wanted it to. There we go. Let's try that again. There we go. Alright, I disabled it. Phew! Alright. We got one more. There we go. Alright, that takes care of that. Oh, there we go. Smack into you. Got the first script dealt with. Eee! Oh, this is gonna end badly! Oh, for a second there, I thought I was gonna become pancake there. Right there. I have to defeat the emerging enemies and collect the script after. Hello? Hi? Alright, well, let's just kind of dash into the enemy, I guess. Is there a faster way, maybe, to... Wait, am I gonna have to... Where is it? Do I have... Is there another way for me to fight? I feel like there should be an easier way to do this. Hold on a second. What does it say about this? It does not really tell me anything, unfortunately. Oh well. Okay, I feel like I'm... Let me get out of here real quick. Okay, much better. Oh!
Come on, we can do it. Let's dance. Oh, brilliant!
There we go. Alright then. Took me a second to figure that out, but we got there. Alright, now we got the second one dealt with. And back we go. Whee! I like that too much. Ooh, pretty lights. Alright, looks like we got that activated into the floating islands up there, it seems. So this is how a spirit way looks when illuminated. The ancient woven scroll said that when the dim path lights up, it would be like a bonfire being roused once more into a blaze. And they weren't exact. Oh! So the spirit pathway is literally like a flow of lava in the air. Oh, that's real cool. Alright, you're back at last. You alright over there, Paimon? Yeah, Paimon's fine. Traumatized, but fine. And you, Chomper?
Rah!
Well, still not getting you there, but it seems you're uninjured too. And finally, Aether, I knew you'd be fine, lad. You got a bright future ahead of you after all. Some concern would have been nice all the same. That would be unnecessary, though. You're the protagonist after all. The only thing you need is the trust of others, and you should be proud of that. Seriously, though, this place is frighteningly full of liquid philistine. I was concerned for a moment there that you'd not come back. Couldn't have returned on my own power with this bad back after all. If you'd failed to return, I'd have turned into jerky over here, without ever having found that cure-all elixir. Ah! What's wrong, Chikya? Oh, Chikya. What's with that sudden look? I just remembered that when tidying up ancient scrolls previously, I did spot an account of our ancestors swimming in lava. At that time, I thought swimming in liquid philistine, madness. Reckon it was some wild storyteller's yarn I did. Well, now that you think about it, those were probably those who failed. It was a warning to those attempting the trial. Rah. It's hard to imagine why anyone would draw that, but yeah, just think about it gives me the heebie-jeebies. No wonder my friend gave me a pained look, like one looking at some emotionally warped humanoid monster when I told that story as a joke. We did it apart thereafter. God, that was one of my only friends, you know. Aw. Anyway, never mind. Let's head back to the tribe and talk there instead. This whole friends business should start looking up once the Sage of the Stolen Flames gift returns with us in glory. And what's that gift supposed to be? The power of hypnosis? Come on. That's an awful definition of friendship. Well, broaden definitions and lower standards enough, and you too will find your friends as numerous as aphids in a field. Anyway, for the sake of friendship, actually screw that. We're doing this for the gift, for ourselves, and for selfish reasons anyway, because we deserve it all and more. Let's rock! Still, this is the first time I'm riding a spirit way. You'll dodge if I end up vomiting, won't you? Don't worry, I'll just use Paimon as a shield. Hey! Rah! Alright, don't worry, you all. I'm just kidding. Not really. Alright, looks like we have to ride the spirit waves this time. Oh my god, I can go fishing in a lava pool. That's amazing. But first things first, gotta avoid the lava penguins. So I can get over here. There we go. To the spirit way we go. Whee! And like before, it's all fairly straightforward. It's going to take us out of here, it looks like, and then it'll take us to the islands above. La 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 la. You ride the spirit way back to the surface. As expected, the spirit door below is connected to the one in these ruins such that the passage may extend into the skies. The woven scrolls record rightly. I'm so proud of myself for believing in them, you know. Hurrah! To heck with all the haters that didn't believe me. Yes, and you're awesome for cooperating with me, Chomper. What an adorable little fella you are. How would you like to jump ship over to me? 3 square meals of 1 grain fruit guaranteed. 1 for each meal is kind of sad, let's be real. Wow, we got a poacher over here. Well, you miss every shot you don't take, you know. I'll take this as a no then. To be so close, I'm getting a little envious. We were around when Chomper first opened his eyes. He didn't have a chance to start with. That's so, that close, huh? I might make for a very painful goodbye if that time should come, though. Huh? Alright, we're about to reach the upper sanctum, but let me take 5 real quick. Goodness, my back hurts. Has it always been that way? Oh, come on, it's not that bad, you know. You leave yourself open to tricks by constantly taking people so seriously. If anything, my back pain's decreased mysteriously since meeting you two. Really? I wonder what that is. Is there something special about your body, and would that work with a piece of it of any size? Like, say, a thumb? You are not cutting off my thumb, ma'am! No, you are not! Okay, I'm gonna leave at this rate. Would you mind giving one? No! Want to give it a... No, thanks, that's scary. Aw, what a shame. We are not going to cut each other's thumbs off and then swap. I have never thought I would ever have to say that in my... I didn't think I would ever say that, a sentence like that in my life. Okay. What a shame. Excuse you, it would be weird if anyone did that. Okay, I am... This conversation is getting really weird. Alright, just a bit longer and the pain in my back should subside, and then we can head to the upper sanctum together. It's a weird quest. Alright, well, time to head to the upper sanctum then. Alright. I see ya. Oh. It looks like, do I just have to dive in? Well, let's see what happens. Okay, good. I did not fall into a pancake on the ground. Ooh, what's this about sneaking out? Oh, okay. No, you have not, Chica. Okay, so she ran away from her home, I see. Whee! That will never get old. So this is the upper sanctum, huh? From down below, you'd think it was all gray and empty up here. Ah! Who'd have thought it would be like this? Indeed, it is said that the floating matter here is held together by the power of Philistine itself, a highly vigorous energy source. It's a strange phenomena, but that's the best way to understand it for now. This also explains not only why grass and flowers grow above it, but also how it warms cooled earth anew and ignites a conflagration of souls in the darkness. This is the Philistine, won for us by the sage of the stolen flame snatched from the very claws of the giant dragon. And speaking of which, that reminds me, when some people in the tribe lay eyes upon the upper sanctum, they have the nerve to doubt a mere human could create such floating islands through the power of Philistine, thus concluding that the sage of the stolen flame must have been a kind of dragon too. Rah? They actually believe that? People are free to think what they want. I understand that changing the way other people think about the world could be nigh on impossible, but why if it doesn't drive me up a wall? Just because they couldn't do it themselves, they insist that anyone who could must have been superhuman. I'd rather not hang around with people who have such a losing mentality. Anyway, what about the treasure and the elixir? Given that's what we come for, didn't look like there's much for us here. Rah? You didn't actually think this was going to be that simple, did you? We're being put to the test by the mad sage of the stolen flame, after all. If the ancient scrolls are right, we must find some mechanisms to activate, complete the final trial, and then reach the center of the upper sanctum. But I have no more idea than you as to what the so-called center is supposed to look like. Thinking back, I'm sure the images of the flowing aisles I've seen before were a bit different from what we're seeing now. Really? But it's possible that as I've aged, even my memory, which I was once proud of, is becoming unreliable. Anyway, seeing as we come this far, let's rely on our intuition instead. So how are we going to activate these mechanisms? You should be able to activate them using Philistine, just like with Philistine engraving. That's what's shown in the scrolls anyway. Apparently the Philistine chiselists all over Natlan were based on the mechanisms here, making these mechanisms incredible relics in of itself. Well, lad, you've shown great promise so far. Time you went and gave it a try, huh? Alright, alright. Well, let's find a way to head on to the next aisle then. As I slowly waddle my way forward. Okay. This looks suspicious. Oh. Oh. Let's not have something silly happen. Alright, so we got ourselves to the other side. Oh, that's odd. What are these iridescent inscriptions doing here? In theory, these things constitute an even more ancient language. Interesting. Well, let's go touch glowy random stuff. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Disappeared after we touch it. Those that would receive the flame go to the monument where its seed resides. Okay. Let's go and go higher, I guess. Oh, hello, we got enemies.
It's gonna get a little chilly.
Get off this island. Oh gosh darn, you're floating, aren't ya?
Let's begin.
There you go. Oh, hello. What do we have here? Whee! Oh good, I avoided the emblem there. Whee! Ooh, I see another teleporter, and is that another quest down there? I'm just gonna keep on going. We'll get back to that. We'll circle back around to that other quest later, I guess. Another glowy object. Let's go ahead and touch it. Those that would receive the flame complete the trial and head to the floating isle. I'm working on it. Also, there's a giant. Well, I wouldn't really call that giant. I've seen bigger. Ooh, this should be the last mechanism. This one's no different from the others, Chikya. You sure you haven't fallen for some kind of trick? Rah! Of course not. When it comes to deciphering ancient scrolls, I have great confidence. Some confidence. Well, a certain degree of confidence in my abilities. Your confidence is shrinking by the second. Gah! Help! Anyway, I'm fairly sure this isn't the last mechanism. If I remember rightly, it should be larger and more complete. Floating isles? A young lad, irrespective of the great promise you show, no one will understand you unless you speak in full sentences. As for whether the treasure is real and the elixir really exists, well, you only know once you give it a try. Rah! If it doesn't work this time, it will work the next, and if not here, then somewhere else. As long as you stay in the game, a miracle's bound to happen sooner or later. Fueled with determination. Your optimism surely knows no bounds. If we can motivate ourselves to keep trying, that'll be a miracle of itself. We'll have none of that kind of negativity here. Smack. Rah! See, Chomper's excited to. Come on, any other. Use Philistine to activate the mechanism. You got it. Commence the trial. The iridescent inscription turned into that bowl. Is it trying to tell us to follow it by writing? Looks like it's the final trial. Go, 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 go. Hold on a second. Ah, good. Thank you. Thank you, game. Off we go! Follow that ball of fire. I wonder where this is going to lead us now. Did we just go around into a circle? Oh! We got collectibles, I see. Oh! I saw that! To the right. To the left. Whee! Into the great cosmos above. Oh! Moving to the left. Let's hopefully I don't fall to the ground and go kaplat. Do. There we go. Whee! Just seeing the environment. Do 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 do. Oh, we're starting to get a little tricky now, I see. So reminded playing the Ratchet and Clank games and doing the grind rails like this. Looks like we're currently still on track. Interesting. Than likely. Okay, I can't change the camera, and Can I move now? Game? You're worrying me, game. Rah rah! Hidden ahead. Huh? Aether, is Paimon seeing things? How come she feels like there's new islands floating? Your eyes don't deceive you. That is the center of the upper sanctum. Does that mean the whole point of these iridescent riches from before was... Oh, were they keeping the other islands hidden, I see? Ooh. And kind of a little bit of a mirage there going on, I see. Alright, well here we are at the center of the sanctum. Nope, gotta take a picture for prosperity. Okay, so now where do they want me to go? Well, I never hit an island in the center of the upper sanctum. And there I was wondering why it looked so different from what I saw in the pictures. So my memory's fine after all. I wouldn't be in charge of looking after all those ancient woven scrolls if it wasn't, But apart from that, an even larger rock in the middle, there's nothing else here. Or could this giant rock itself be the sage's legendary gift? Maybe it's the flowers? I don't know, let's touch it and see what happens. At this point, I'm generally stumped, and all scrolls are seen when the heroes pass the trial and reach this place, they should sense the spirit of the sage of the stolen flame. As long as you reach this place by passing the trial, you're supposed to feel as if you're being called somehow. But I have no idea what that means in practice. I was under the impression I'd be able to work that out once I got here, that I could... Looks like that was wishful thinking. I don't know, do we have voices talking to us in our heads right now? Oh, there you go. That was... This is the final trial. Will this light up the temple within you and the fire? Rah, then do you know what it means? Rah! You saw something. You saw something. Gracious me, so the one worthy of the gift was you after all, young lad? Yeah. Paimon didn't see anything either. Weird. I saw a golden pattern. Rah, rah! A golden pattern? You mean the same one you saw the first time you met Chomper? Oh, wow. That was ages ago. Wait, Paimon thought you were just seeing things back there. Paimon, when has it ever been that the traveler ever hallucinates something? We have seen dreams. We have seen visions from the past into the future. Every single time this happens, it is never just our imagination. Oh, Paimon, Paimon, Paimon. Rar, rar. Chomper telling Paimon to look up's no use. She can't see it, but seeing as you said it's there, the tone sounds familiar too. It's definitely the same person that left that golden pattern before. So maybe the one that left it behind was the Sage of the Stolen Flame? What? You mean to say that you've previously been given a sign by the Sage of the Stolen Flame? I said you had a bright future, have you, lad, and what lies before you now, but a future oh so radiant. I knew you showed great promise. I wouldn't have taken a shine to you otherwise to have you figured out how to receive the gift. Rah! Yes, I just have to reach out towards the giant stone tablet. Teleport me away! Up! Looks like we got a fight. Alright! Oh, gotta move out of the way.
The shine. The show begins.
Silence!
There we go. Get you all nice and frozen up.
Let's dance.
Don't run away now. Let the mighty be humbled. Settle down. Let's begin.
Oh, ow.
Have a safe trip.
Hey, take care of those lava boulder creatures. Oh look, the birds are coming back. The water level has risen somewhat and the spring's now full of Philistine. The water below my knees is warm and I can feel a warmth flowing through my limbs. A lovely, it's the elixir, isn't it? It's basically, like a healing hot springs. So the sage's gift was an elixir that can cure all injuries, but rather the hot spring here? Paimon's not exactly surprised given the people the springs aren't far off. Rah! Chomper's looking pretty cozy there. Well, should we all take a dip? This isn't just any old hot spring, little floaty Paimon. Once a hero who has been chosen bathes in the spring, they'll be granted the power to wield Philistine. Huh? Really? So what will happen if Paimon dives in? I don't know. Let's find out. Throw her in. Good question. Yes, I think I know. You'd still be Paimon, just a soaking wet one. What? Paimon thought she might get to use Philistine too and transform into some kind of super awesome pyro Paimon. Ooh, that would be pretty cool, actually. Sadly, I think not, because you haven't been chosen. Wait a minute, Chikya. You knew that this hot spring would be the final gift, yet you claimed you were searching for an elixir that can cure all injuries and that you shared with us too. There's so many types of injury in the world. How could you possibly expect a single elixir to be able to heal them all? But when it comes down to it, wisdom is the solution to all our worries. Yes, I tricked you this time, little Paimon, but then we make mistakes. We learn from them and take one step closer to resolving our worries. Isn't that a wonderful outcome too? Okay, that actually makes sense. So have your injuries been cured? No, not at all. My heart still aches from the niggling pain of all my various injuries, and in that sense, I've been tricked as well. Tricked terribly, by myself. Aww. Even if I took a bath in a hot spring filled with Philistine, I would still be unable to use it. In the past, so the ancient scrolls say, tribespeople who could not already wield Philistine only ever learned to do so by passing the trial. So it hasn't had any effect at all. Wait, you're clearly from Natlan, but you can't use Philistine? Rah! Paimon, you know these delayed responses of yours can be quite hurtful at critical moments like this. Yes, nearly everyone in Natlan can use Philistine, but nearly is not all. When I was very young, I once suffered a grave injury in connection with the Abyss. Oh no. It was a miracle that I even survived, and I was in terrible health. I told you I could jump great distances with the Ictomisaur on my back, but I'd be fooling you, for Ictomisaurs can float up and make themselves as light as a feather, so they don't weigh a thing. It may well be due to this injury that I'm unable to use Philistine, so no matter what I try, I simply can't do it. I've racked my brains, pored over all kinds of different scrolls. Though others view them as virtually obsolete, I am well versed in analyzing Philistine engraving through patterns. I put lots of effort into memorizing all the meanings, honing in a great memory while doing so. For me, teaching the children of our tribe the basic about Philistine was also an opportunity to observe how they would discover the ability to use it. And speaking of which, I'm quite popular with the children. I know everything there is to know about Philistine, and the more I understood, the more in all of it I am. But the more I feel, the more regret and frustration I feel for not being able to wield it myself. Yeah, I can see that. It's all thanks to you that we were able to make it through all those trials. I understand that to learn skills like our ancestors did, sacrifices must be made. But I simply don't have that kind of courage. Perhaps that's why I can't use Philistine. Oh, Chikya. Rawr. It's alright, I came to terms with it a long time ago. If it doesn't work this time, there's always next time. I'll find a way eventually. Thank you so much. I'm grateful for everything you've done for me, Ether. I know I keep saying it, but you have a fine future ahead of you. Lad, not only are you amazingly talented, but you're so kind as well. Unlike me, for whom everything seems to be set in place now. Lad, I'm sure you have many more incredible adventures to look forward to. I'm a little jealous, to be honest. Ether, a young lad full of promise, wherever the road takes you, may your travels be smooth forever and always. And the same to you. I'm sure you'll achieve your aspirations. Even if there's no elixir that can cure all injuries, but I'm gonna show you find an elixir that can cure your injuries. Rah! Huh? Thank you, Paimon Aether, and last but not least, Chomper! Your words have generally moved me, Aether. Really, I'm touched by what you said, lad, because you're someone that people can count on. Alright, let me rest here a while longer. This hot spring's mighty relaxing after all. I'll soak in here for a bit, then get back to pouring through ancient scrolls for a cure. I might be in for a scolding for running off from home, though. But just as you said, lad, I'll have to work hard to achieve my aspirations. Alright, well, I wish you luck. Tale of Dreams Plucked from Fire. Now all treasure is silver and gold. Silver and gold. Let me go get those items over there, though. Mine. Alright, then. Well, with that, I think I'll go ahead and I'll take a quick pause here and before I head off into the next section that I want to do. Alright. Till then, transition! And we're back, everyone. So I found out the little area that was pinging a world quest, actually, when we were doing that other quest. And it's right at the bottom over here by this little deck here. So let's see what this person wants us to do. Ahoy, Rongo! What can I do for you today? Hey there, Kane. Impeccable timing. Huh? You talking to us? That's right, you're Outlanders from far abroad, yes? I've got something I'd like your opinion on. Sure. From the perspective of a guest, have you ever thought that the life of the people of the Springs lead is too laid back? What do you mean by that? Well, something you should know is that our ancestors were warriors famed throughout the lands. Uenuku, the treader of the rainbow, Tupac the giant, renowned heroes all. But nowadays, mention the people of the springs and people assume you're talking about hot springs. Is that such a bad thing? Well, people also think about music. What about delicious fruit juice? Fruit juice. But that's all the same to me. This easy living will see our fighting spirit vanish in time. Mark my words. This can't go on. That's why I told little Amina that we gotta build a training ground to stoke that spirit once more. So what did she say? I don't get what you're saying at all, but if it's interesting, we'll go along with it. So this is it, the great training arena of the people of the springs. Great, you say. It's a bunch of running racks. And that's where you're underestimating the genius behind this design, Kane. Did you think these were just simple wooden racks? And what are they if not that? Well, these racks are used in surfing training, which makes them far from ordinary. So they were racks after all. And speaking of which, doesn't that make your training surfing practice? How's that got anything to do with fighting spirits? That's where you're rating surfing too low. Winning hearts is as hard as conquering the tides. Bet you're remembering that famous quote from the great hero Uenuku right about now. Hold your horses right there, man. Never mind if you made that quote up or not. Forget fighting spirit. Is this even at all related to surfing? Do the details matter? We hone our surfing skills to sharpen our wills. That's a long-standing tribal tradition and not to be abandoned. And now that we're here, my good Outlander guests want to try out some surfing training sometime soon? Why not now? Because this training ground isn't ready for use yet. If you must know why, Kana, you seen those flow current birds' eye? They got thick skin and sturdy flesh and don't get hurt even if you boop them into the air. On the flip side, if new hands get booped into the water by them too often, they might lose interest in surfing altogether. Well, sure, couldn't you consider this a special feature of this training ground? That's a great idea, really. Let me think, for example, if we could lure one of those big, fierce, flow current birds to the first rack, it could knock a newbie back to the starting point in one hit. While veterans who have mastered surfing would know how to get around it or use their strength to knock said birds into the air. Aha, yes, the cruelty of suffering made manifest. Okay. Still, little Amina would like the site to be open to a larger audience, so I'll save your suggestion for when we design a second one. Oh no, there's gonna be more. That sounds kind of dangerous. You sure this is a good idea? Let's see. Maybe we should have some medical people on standby. Anyway, we just need to chase those flow current birds away, right? That way, this training ground can operate normally. Aye, that'd be great, Connie. Let's see. What should we do for someone who's helping to set up our great training arena of the springs? I got it! Here, you can have this. Ooh, it's so pretty. All right, then, Nathan, let's help get these birds out of the way. Okay, I'm back. I had to check my recording, real quick. All right, let's go ahead and do this. So it looks like we need to transform. All right, help Rongo chase the flow current birds away. All right, you little birds, get out of there. Ooh, shiny shell. Looks like we're flinging all the little birds. Doo 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 doo. Hop, bop. Now, where's the last one? Where are you? Oh, hello. Oh, I guess it wasn't you. Oh, no, it was you. Okay, that was weird. Oh, there. Have you driven all those flow current birds off? They're like beach volleyballs. Huh? Awesome. Good job, Kane. That squares our basic prep away. Now we can start testing our great training arena. Well, you ready? All right, let's begin. Wait a bit. I got something else I need to do. No, let's do this. No backing out of it now, Ether. Mighty straightforward of you. Now that's the spirit of our people lack right now, Righty then. I'll make the preparations now. Oh boy. Collect. Okay, let's do this. Do 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 do. Yep, I figured it would be more. Wait, was that it? They gave me 10 minutes to do that? That was, really generous. Aha, such skill. If all our kids were half as nimble as you, Kane, they wouldn't need training. And here's the shell you were promised. Take it. Just glad we could help. Still, now that you finished testing, I realize this is a serious problem. Huh? What would that be? Don't you think this is just a real, regular surfing spot? And what did you think it would be otherwise? Well, you see the spirit doors over there, Kane? When Amina and I were discussing this whole affair, these old Philistine devices still operate normally. They could still be used to activate the spirit waves. We could have ridden them straight up to the rainbow, just like Uenuku once did. I see. Paimon could just fly straight up there, spirit way or no. That's right, that's right. Actually, what were you getting competitive for? It's just a shame that these devices don't work right anymore. Normally, there should be inscriptions regarding the repair of these ancient Philistine devices near them. Maybe these are exceptions. And a whole bunch of things, but Philistine Scholar isn't one of them, so I gotta call someone else in to fix this later. Speaking of that, Chikia probably knows how to fix these, right? But we don't know where she is right now. Anyway, you have my thanks, Kane. That's kind of a shame. Why don't we snoop around the area? Maybe we could find some way to fix some spirit doors. Alright then, well let's go ahead and do that. Let's see. It looks like they want us to go all the way up there. Let's get climbing. Alright. Wait, hold on. I almost missed this chest that they were giving me. I'll take that, thank you very much.
How convenient.
Let's go ahead and get to a higher spot. And they want me to look around this area specifically, it seems. Do I need to get higher? Doesn't look like it. I'm trying to... Oh, I think I see where I have to be. Okay, I have to take care of these guys.
Let's hope you'll put up a good fight. Bow your head. Way now.
That was quick.
Not bad.
There we go. Took care of all those enemies. Give me all the sweet loot. Oh.
This wasn't locked. How convenient.
Okay, that did something. Well, regardless though, what does this book say? Tinalawa the Mestly leaves his inscription that the spirit scripts may not become unblocked. Separate the Philistine engravings into differently colored shells and attach themselves to the rest is too blurred to read, but it seems like we can fix the nearby spirit script by sticking shells to it or something? Alright, Paimon, go get the glue. And maybe the googly eyes. Paimon's not sure why, but her motivation is bleeding out a bit right now. Okay. Do I need to get up there now? Nope. Let me try that. Do 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 do. Whee! No, I don't want to get that. No, boo. I didn't want to get the pyroculus. Oh, did I just overcomplicate this? I was running around all over the place, and is it just... Yeah, I just overcomplicated it. Okay, well, I placed the shells on top of the inscription here, so now we just have to go all the way back down. I'm not going to tell you how long it took me to figure... to figure that out. I'm just going to do... Yeah, Yeah. We're here now. Hello! Oh, I didn't expect you actually fixed those doors. You got spirit alright, lots of it. How should Paimon put this out? We've reactivated the devices, but Paimon thinks they need partial readjusting. I blame Paimon for not flying me across. Huh? No worries, leave those details to me. You just come or back around tomorrow, right? Alright then, I gotta wait till the following day then. Transition! And we're back. We've been traveling in Natlan for some time now, but we haven't turned up a single clue about the token we need for the volcano. Shall we head over to the Children of Echoes to see if that oddball Monquay's made any progress? Ooh, between Pledge and Forgettance. Alright, well we'll do that in a little bit. Right now we want to focus on finishing off this quest. Hi, Rongo! Ah, you're back. Behold, the ultimate enhanced great training arena of the springs. What do you think, Kane? Ready to hop aboard a Spiritway? Oh, you know it. Alright, let's not wait longer than we need to, eh? Let's ride around through the heaven. Oh! Sorry! That's a my bee. Eee. Dang it. Got it. Wee. Nope. Hopefully I didn't miss any. Oh, we have to get 120. Oh, wow. Oh, they're throwing a lot at me. Ignore me. Just here collecting. Oh, I hope I didn't miss any already. Well, just keep on flying around and we'll see what we can do. Weaving back and forth. Whee! Making good time, making good time. Nope. Nope. Get over there. Why? There we go. Got it. That one was being a little finicky. Got like about 30 left. Whee! That's always this is just really fun. We would just zip around through the air. Whee! Da-da-da-da-da. It looks like we got one more batch left. Alright. It seems like the Spirited Way shut again. No worries, no worries. It was fixed once, it can be fixed again. You just enjoy yourself, Kane. Our current training arena is meant to hone young people and their fighting spirit in any case, so this is more than enough. If you got the time and the mind to hone your spirit, feel free to come back. Okay. Alright, the light on the lake. So that's another quest done. Oh, looks like we got ourselves another chest. Thank you. Do you have anything else? ... No, he does not, it appears. Alright, so now let's see. Looks like we got ourselves another quest to do. Rite of the Bold, it seems. Go to the Children of Echoes. Search for clues concerning the volcanic token specifically. Alrighty then, let's go ahead and head on over. Here we are, back in the Children of Echoes town. So looks like we need to get up there. Do. Hello. Is there any room to negotiate? Monquay, look at me. Didn't you hear what Titu said? No one's attempted this feat in almost 500 years. Even if you claim that you found a possible entrance, well, so what? You listen well. No human or saurian companion sitting out in this road has ever returned. Not a single one. Oh, let's see if we can change that. Forgive my directness, but... Well, there's our Relics Association guy, and that over there, is that the chief of the tribe? Hey, Relics guy! He has a name. It's you, Aether, Paimon, and Chomper. Rah! A Teplis sword with a red tail scarf. Mighty energetic. It looks different right off the bat, too. Alright, little fella, give us another. Rah! Not bad. So you're Chomper, and I suppose that makes you to the one it chose? And haven't you two been to talk of the town lately, Aether? Paimon? Monkey's here has been mumbling about you constantly, and Titu mentioned you after his return. It wouldn't be a stretch to call your recent deeds legendary. You've been a friend to us Children of Echoes thus far. There's no need to thank me too much. Quite the phenomenal youngster. And it is in that capacity, Monquay, that I am telling you it is not our way to push guests into a fiery pit just to prove the hypothesis. That's not how I'd treat my guests anyway. Oh, no throwing youngsters into the lava pit. Fine. What's all this about anyway? Something about danger and a fiery pit? Apologies, allow me to explain. Remember what we spoke of before? To remove the mark of the Flame Lord's blessing, you need to bring the 2 required token types to the volcano. One of the tokens is in the ruins beyond the Children of Echoes land. There are conditions for getting in, though. Based on past custom, which I only just found on a woven scroll, by the way, since it's been ages since anyone's hankered to try this. If you wish to take your Saurian companion to the volcano perform a baptism to cleanse the Flame Lord's blessing, you must be recognized by said Saurian's corresponding tribal chief. With Chomper being a Teplosaurus, this means the chief of the Children of Echoes. Rah! Isn't that you? Well, yeah, though I'll be real, I don't know if this rule applies to outsiders still, Aether. For hundreds of years, many of those who have tried to free their Saurian companions from what runs in their bloodline, this thing that is more curse than blessing, but not a single one has succeeded, which is why the tribes gradually abandoned the custom. A 0% success rate, seriously? Yes, so perilous is the journey. It's also said that the trial that must be passed before one may obtain a token will test not only the warrior who steps forth, but also the Saurian with them. You are not of the tribes, but I will not have you die in vain. So please, Aether, I suggest you leave Chomper here with us. If nothing else, I can assure we'll be taken care of until the day it must enter the Night Kingdom. But if we do that, as I said, Chomper will be unable to grow up. Rah. Looks like that's not what it wants. And it's not what I want either. I'll try this all the same. Despite the immense peril? Yes. And what about you, little fella? Rah! Unyielding, resolute, yet passionate. Your heart blazes like fine Philistine. Alright then, Zen. I shall award you the right to embark on the volcanic pilgrimage. Alright, let's go get that first token then. No, not yet. Now that you are qualified, you must undertake a trial of witnesses. Ancient custom dictates that the warrior and Saurian must together obtain the feather of a green Quetzal deep in the woods and offer up a stole of animal pelts. And together you must win 50 battles for our tribe and offer up 69 gems of high quality. I wouldn't be eligible to. Can you give me a discount on those for Mora? Oh, come now, Monque, forget it. Where are those traditions even from? Some lost Stone Age? The purpose of those formalities was to foster the bond between human and Saurian and hone their skills, and I've had it with all of that. Anyway, as I see it, neither Aether nor Chomper seems to need that sort of proof. To put things simply, Aether, we have here in Natlan a super simple way of dealing with such situations. Fight me and prove your strength. Alrighty then. Let's do this. Wait, here? Oh, do you mean we're going on stage? Of course not. The stage isn't a place for tunneling. Our duel grounds are in the mountain to the rear. Come, let's head there. We'll have ourselves a good one. Alright! Let's do this. Let's fight.
Away now.
Let the world collide!
Let the mighty be humble.
Oh my lord, that's amazing. I love that.
Let's begin.
How dare!
Stay cool and face your guilt.
Oh, he's getting into pissy mode. Come on.
Ready, steady, go! Let's
Here we go. We help avoid it. And you're frozen now. And you're done. Phew! Hey, nice, we won. Great job for us. Rah! Ooh, I'm not even sure even the best warrior in our tribe could take you out. That was a sound defeat indeed. What do you think, buddy? It looks like we need more training. Quite a spectacle battle indeed. Pretty words, Moncrief, but is that all you got? Want to try your hand too? No, thank you very much. I don't want to get beaten into the ground. Blah. Boring. That was a great match, Aether. You're the real deal. That was really fun. I like the moves that you were doing with your animation attacks. I was just warming up, you know. You weren't bad either. Save the commiseration. Now, if I was younger, who knows how that might have gone. Ooh. Don't tempt me, tempt me with a good time, I see. How I wish I could have taken you on then. Rah! Looks like you really are well taken care of, Chomper. Of course, Chomper's our trusty buddy, you know? Aww. I am very glad to hear that. As promised, it's proof of your acknowledgement from a tribal chief. Thank you. We got our token, it seems. As for its official name, well, Monque, there's your cue. The talisman, what? Okay, give me a moment. Wazak Lahun Ubakan, the Sage of the Stolen Flame. Yeah, I can never memorize that name. I love how even in-game they're like, yeah, no. But I do remember that after the Pyro Dragon Sovereign's death and after the first Pyro Archon was revived from the flames, the Sage and the Archon each brought back one token from the volcano. Whosoever obtains both may enter the cleansing fire within the volcano and purge all curses and calamities. Still, how long did the Sage live anyway, Monkey? I feel like there are tales of him from the tribal era to that of Natlan, and even around the Shadow Pen. Well, he was the first human to use Philistine, and who knows what fate came upon such legendary figures. Some say both his body and spirit turned into Philistine, becoming one with Natlan's winds, lands, and flowers, granting him the power to hear the prayers for help directed at him by all the tribes. Some say that each era boasted its own successor to the sagely title, passing it on even to this day. But, and excuse my bluntness, these are mostly storyteller speculations. Haha, watch yourself with those words. You'll make T2 mad again. Alright, my duties are hereby discharged. Oh wait, tradition does demand one more thing. Which is to grant the brave journeying soul and their companions my blessing. So that's also a ritual you all do, huh? It's just moral support. Don't get your hopes up, eh? Right then, Aether, Chomper. Here I am, Chief. Rah! May you soar through the mountains like the hardiest bird. May the wicked tides break upon you as if you were the hardiest of stones. May you fear no hardship, for the world is bound to be full of it. May you never forget each other, for fate must bring an inevitable farewell. May you reach your destination, gain what you desire, and most of all, I hope that you shall return safely. I will. We will. Rah! Hey, wait, does Paimon get any blessings? Okay. As for you, little Paimon, may you eat and drink well, sleep sumptuously, and see goodly growth. That sounds pretty good to me. Can you even grow goodly or otherwise, Paimon? Of course, just you wait. Paimon's gonna be as big as 3 mountains before you know it. Oh, is that a hint of what's to come, maybe? Anyway, Paimon accepts this blessing, but only just, okay? Oh, great, benevolent Paimon. Fine by me. In that case, the right of witnesses is ended, but before you go, let me stress this again. Be careful. We know. Packle, see ya, and see ya too, Uchu. Rawr! Rawr. Good luck, see y'all soon. Alright, now we have the proof. We have to go forth and tame the token left by the Sage of the Stolen Flame. The ruin's entrance isn't far. If I may be so bold, please proceed to the ruins near the Children of Echoes. Alright, let's do this then.
If you ever see any stickers on my back, do me a favor and take them off. Now is...
Let's see. I could just go and fly over there.
Sometimes.
And I'll just transition over. Whee! Alright, looks like we found our destination, everyone. So, and a 1, and a 2, and a whee! Oh no, we got wolves here, everyone. It's always the wolves.
The Shelby.
Silence!
Alright. Phew. Go ahead and place that. Note, offer the talisman to begin an ancient trial. The next part of the story is tightly connected. To ensure you have the best experience, it is recommended you experience the next part of the story when you have ample time to complete it. So, in other words, this is going to take a little while to complete. Yeah, sure. I could do this. Continue the quest. So the ruins below are the ruins of the... What was he called again? The Sage of the Stolen Flames? Still, the entrance looks like something weird's blocking it. Just as I thought, the Sage's trial has already begun. Do we need to break that barrier? Didn't think I have to use my wall-phasing jutsu so soon. As if you could even do that. Shows what you know, Paimon. According to the accounts of the ancient scrolls of our tribe, the Sage of the Stolen Flame seemed to have strongly believed that humans could guide and lead Saurians, thus attaining a future far brighter than the age of the ancient giant dragons. Perhaps he felt guilty for he stole the secrets of using Philistine from none other than dragonkind, and this gnawing guilt led to a hope that humans and Saurians could get along, living in peace as equals. Perhaps that is what drove him to leave behind the token here. According to the ancient scrolls, human and Saurians both had their places. That's about as clear as mud. Sorry, forgive my ineloquence. I believe it means that humans and dragons must each stand in their respective positions to receive the token. Still, to ask a Saurian to act in accordance with what a human wants is difficult indeed. This too is part of the tribe's trials, the reason one must cultivate an understanding between human and Saurian. The Paimon doesn't totally get what you're saying when it comes to an invisible bond. We're la creme de la creme. Isn't that right, Chomper? Rah! Roar! Oh no, did I say something bad? That's the spirit. Now please try opening the barrier blocking the entrance. You got it! Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Alright, I'm standing on one side. Oh, that's cool. We blink and we change to the second character. That's pretty cool. Here we go. Also, don't think I don't see that little coin up here. Alright, in we go. Do. Going down into another dungeon. Ooh, let me just go ahead and activate that. Alright, I'll pick up the chest.
All unclaimed articles should be turned in. So, neither
And down into the abyss we go.
Right?
Am I good? I feel like I'm good. Boop. Alright. Yay, got some good fish there. Alright, let's see where this puts us now. Okay, I see a couple platforms. Chosen of Dragons. Open its door and enter the hallway. From here, step into the audience hall. Wow, looks like the real entrance to the ruins is over there, and just like the entrance to the first stone, there's a strange barrier. Rah, rah. Yeah, just like at the entrance, Aether must stand below the yellow device on the left, while Chomper stands below the green device to the right. So it's pretty high up this time, and the route is different too. Roo? Don't worry, Chomper will only be separated for a little bit, but will still be in sight. If you're scared, just raise your claws towards us and roar as loud as you can. We'll wave back, so don't be scared, okay? Rah. Rah, rah, rah! Rawr. Don't talk like Chomper. What if you actually manage to raw something in his language and Chomper misunderstands? Yeah, exactly. What if I insult him accidentally? Rah, rah! Well, don't you look happy all of a sudden. Paimon doesn't get you. When are you happy and when are you scared? Well? You should seem to be in good spirits. Alright, then let's try opening up that gate. Chomper, try going over there. And once it's open, we'll meet in front of the door. Rah! Alright, time for some puzzles. Let's go ahead and operate. Alright. Let's get moving, let's get moving, let's get moving. Let's see. What would be the best way to go here? Looks like we want to go straight, and looks like we want to go left for us. Let's see. Oh, look, there's a mechanism buried here. Use the power of Template Source to dig up buried. Alright, alright. Blink. Okay, good. I can dig underneath that. That's good. I'm coming. And pop. Here we go. Blink. Alright, looks like we need to get a fire ability, so give me a moment. Hi, Amber. Alright, we got ourselves a pathway leading over there. Alright, next. Now we have to get ourselves up there. Looks like I probably have to dig. Yep, I think I know what I have to do. Into the ground we go. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. There we go. Alright, we're up here. Let's go ahead and hit the switch and see what happens. Okay. Let's hit it back again. And I'm on here, but I need to get over there, though. And I also need to hit the switch again as well. For the moment, let me just hit the switch and see what happens. Alright, let's go ahead and before anything else, let's switch back over. Stand onto here. Switch again. Hit the switch. And now raise us upwards, so now we're standing there. And then all we have to do is just water ourselves right over here, and that should open up the barrier. Yay! Rah! Hey, you did, Chomper. Great job. Paimon's not sure why, but it feels like Chomper's getting more and more reliable. That gives Paimon a kind of happy feeling too. Feels way more reliable than Paimon. Ouch. Rah! Hey, no way, and don't you dare agree with him, meanies. Paimon praises you two just a bit, and this is what she gets. Rah! 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 You mean Paimon's not angry and she's not crying? Rah! 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 Oh, fine, fine. Paimon will rah! 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 I feel like I can understand it. Maybe we finally got a connection. That's what happens when you spend a lot of time together. Sometimes Paimon can tell what you're going to cook the moment you reach into your bag to fish out the ingredients. Yeah. Okay, it's probably the fat fried egg. And lo, Paimon was right. Paimon, you're terrifying. Or it could be you just cooked it so many times that it's just fairly straightforward and easy guess. But regardless, Paimon's got a lot more aspects that are really scary. You just haven't seen them before. Ooh, Paimon's getting hungry just talking about it. We should hurry up and find the token. Once we find it, we can have a huge feast to celebrate. Alright, let's move on out. That's a good motivation. Rawr! Alright, on to the next portion of the ruins. Give me that chest, thank you very much.
I'd take it if I were you. I'm sure it'll come in handy.
Swear upon Shibalanke. The one who ascended to realms above to protect all beings who bestowed seeds of flame to bring light to all beings. When your descendants return from the flames, none shall stop them. Okay. Alright, where do I need to go? Looks like I'm gonna have to do some gliding. So off we go. Hall of Parting Vows. Go ahead and activate that. And lava everywhere. Oh wow, that's beautiful. Rah, rah! That's the first time Paimon's heard Chomper make that sound. So he's got a point. This is a huge mural. Let Paimon look. 2 people, each holding something around their hands. Is one going to be the people and one is Saurians? Wait, what's with the one of them having a weird head? Rah? Is it a dragon? Now that you mention it, does kind of look like a dragon's head. Oh, Paimon guess it actually depicts a dragon and a person, each holding a golden ring. Yep. Paimon feels like she's just heard a story about 2 people taking something or other not long ago. Yep, it was the tale Packle and Monkway were discussing about the first Pyro Archon, the Sage of the Stolen Flame. Rah! Like Paimon said, it did remind her of something she just heard. Okay, so you're just gonna ignore what I said then, huh? I see how it is. But if that was really the case, doesn't that mean that the Sage of the Stolen Flame and the first Pyro Archon, that one of them was a dragon? But which one of them? First, we can rule out the Pyro Archon. Oh, so that means that the Sage of the Stolen Flame is actually a dragon, right? Paimon recalls that you saw the same golden design at Floating Island. So that Sage was also behind us falling into that place when we first came to Natlan and is also linked to dragons? Chosen of dragons. So that means that the message back then didn't mean chosen by the great Templosaurus there, but by this Sage? Or perhaps chosen by Chomper? Rah! That's possible too. Strange. Chosen of dragons, come forward, come forward. Oh, Chomper! Pass through the corridors to your left and your right. The path will unfold before your eyes. Huh? What's the matter? The golden design says. Do we have to go through from both sides? But it looks like both entrances each have their own barriers and mechanisms. Could it be that humans go one way and dragons the other? Rah! Aww. Don't worry, little one. We'll meet it back up again. Paimon can't even see this time. Chomper, do you think it's too hard? If it is, we can still back out. If it's really too much, we can wait until you're ready and try again. Not like these ruins are going anywhere. No need to push yourself too hard. If you want to stop, just say so. Rah, rah, rah. Rah, rah. Chomper, you're a brave fella, aren't ya? Still, get out as fast as you can if things get dangerous. Nothing is more important than your life, not even treasure. Aww. I believe in you. Believe in yourself. I believe in you. Huh? Hey, don't say things he can't understand. Rah. Oh, bye. Ooh, picture time. Get a nice little mural. Alright, let's go ahead and start working on this then. Ooh, I see some ancient laser beams. And then we have to go onto the other side with you. Here we go. Okay, we each go our different ways for now. With ancient laser beams! I will never get over that. Yep, we're locked in now. Aww. Well, can't you just dig underneath, actually? And can't we then also teleport? Okay. No cry. Must search other way. Aww! So cute! Alright, well, let's go ahead and dig then. Let's see. Ooh, we have a little underground lake, I see. Green, green, there! Alright, we have to get up to that higher platform, so we have to find a switch, it looks like. At least that's my guess. Oh, it looks like some... Oh. Soap wet, drip, drip, no good. Ah. Hold on a second. This looks suspicious. I'm a little confused. Oh, there we go. Oh, for a second, okay, it's... Alright, whatever. Got some underground rocks. Let's go ahead and take care of them. Let's see. Ooh, this looks promising. Strike the tremendous crystal to trigger resonance. Okay. There you go. Make big rock sleep, Chomper strong. Yes, you are, little one. So I'm guessing they want me to try to avoid the water as much as I can. Alright, we made a pathway across here. Let's go ahead and end through the trunk here. Got some capybaras, I see. Okay, still need to get to the middle there. Can I do the same over here? Ooh, this looks suspicious. Yes, gimme. I got you. Oh, that's gonna explode. Ow. Da 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 da. Pop. There we go. Explosions. Oh, is it gonna connect to each one? Down, down, down we go. Make a pathway to the center. A wanted destruction. You gotta love it. Alright, let's go ahead and head on in then. There we go. Rah, green, high, no way. Try switching perspective is what I believe it said. So let's just go ahead and hang tight for a moment. Alright, now we got to do some laser beams. Come into contact with the beams will cause the liquid level to rise temporarily. Oh. I like the fact that they tell you ahead of time. Alright, so that means I need to get over here. Okay. Go back down, please. Okay, so something tells me I have to run the minute I go through. Alright, go! Ow, 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 ow. Okay, a little confused there. I didn't see a gap or anything. Let's go ahead and give a egg in your face. Give me a moment. Let me study this real quick. Is there any gaps at all? I mean, I could go over to the right here. But no, that's gonna cause that to rise. The heck are am I supposed to do here? Wait, what on? Oh. Let's heal up there a little bit. Can I get through? Yes, I can. Okay, good. Ah, hello.
Ah, this wasn't locked. How convenient.
And now we can fly right on over. There we go. Oh, you... evil. That was an evil thing to do. And, more lasers. Okay, let's try to avoid as best we can. Okay, jump over here. We can jump over. Well, that didn't work.
I have no objections.
Dang it. Oh boy. This is gonna take a second. Can I put an egg in your mouth yet? No.
Let's dance.
Okay, let's try that again. Slowly but surely. Huh. Could just do this. There we go. That's a lot simpler than what I was trying to do. Activate. Alright, well that turns off all the lasers. Revive you yet? There you go.
Let the show be.
Do. And then now I can activate this other switch and oh, yes. And I see a chest up ahead. And oh, did I activate the platform where Chomper is? Square, rock. Wake up, raise up. Yay. Let me very quickly switch on over. There we go. Oh, got more lasers. Alright, let's see. We can go to the left or we can go to the right. Alright, given the circumstances, I can see what they want me to do here. If there was a way to light them all up at once. Oh, I see what they want me to do. They want me to deliberately use the lasers this time. Pop! Run! Run! Like the wind! Hit the switch.
That's more like it.
There we go. We understood the assignment there. Let's see. Alright, up we go. I see a switch. Or not. Keep on going then. Oh, we got ourselves another part of a mural here. Looks like a dragon breathing fire down. Interesting. I guess, do I need to switch over? Guess I do. Ah, looks like the other side of the mural. Are we about to regroup with everyone? Let us be reunited at last. Hey, there's another mural here. Now, what's it show? A huge black dragon, a tree, and some strange person. Rah rah? Rah! Chosen of dragons, come forward, reach out. Reach out your hand, behold the sin that will obliterate all. Oh. What's wrong, Aether? Why are you just staring at the mural? Reach out towards the mural. Listen to the disembodied voice. You witness with your own eyes the gargantuan wings from beyond the world. The once glorious and grand figure now pitiable, having completely sunk into the terrifying shadow. The pitch-black flames scorched the land and even the white tree nearly withered, and the final envoy's glow shattered and smashed, only able to subsist on the last leaves of the severed roots. The ancient battlefields brought only destruction. After that time, specters stirred, evil lurking within the dark, and filth flooded forth. Only the last leaves still shimmered in the night, and after that time, only the last leaves in the night swayed with the ripples in the sea of memory. Then you see something else, but you quickly realize it is not you who sees it. You will understand someday, a voice that seems not to be what it appears, whisper by your ear as though it was laughing softly, but you know this isn't meant for you. You see the entire city's annihilation, the buildings collapse, the ash-white monoliths squeeze in midair as they are turned to powder. You see a giant dragon with pupils pierced and a tiny human falling together from a giant height, while the world echoes with a sorrowful song one composed of the agony of dragonkind. You see a man rising from the dead dragon's heart once more, his whole body seemingly weaved in flame. Oh. So a person emerged from the dragon's heart. Interesting. At the UK, you weren't moving a muscle. What I saw might be kind of hard to explain. Really? Paimon didn't see anything at all. We're both looking at the same picture. Are you just way more perceptive than Paimon? Rah! Ah, that's Chomper's voice. Sounds like it's coming from over there. Oh, Paimon sure hope nothing bad happened. Hurry up, we need to go look. I won't lie, I wish they kind of did like at least a image of some kind for that. Instead of just a wall of text.
Huh, this wasn't locked. How convenient.
Don't worry, we're right here. Looks like we'll be able to meet up again soon. Rah! Alright. Blink. Here we go. Get brought closer. Looks like we're going to go through the holes in the wall. Ooh. Shimmer, shimmer. Glittery, glittery. A bridge. Yay! Don't fall off, please. Come on, let's go give him a hug. Yay! Is that a good thing? Laser the lava. Okay. I guess it's time to go even deeper. A path through the lava has appeared. Looks like the trial is almost over. That guy from the Saurian relics associated, the chubby chap from the Children of Echoes, kept talking about how dangerous it was, but it looks like there really was nothing. Paimon! Every single time we get into a quest, you have to say something like this. Why? Just into the lava you go. Yeah, you go ahead and lead the way, Paimon. Well, you can't even see the bottom, but we're good friends, so of course we'll go together. With me behind you. Chomper, look, here, we're nearly done. Rah, did you see some strange things too? Rah, don't be afraid. We're here. Yeah, the pirate isn't sure what happened. Aether's right. No matter what, you got us. Rah, rah, rah. Ooh, looks like he's finally perking up. Okay, looks like we can continue downward. This place does feel kind of dangerous. Chosen of dragons proceed. Eliminate the enemy from the realm beyond. Then you'll be granted entry into the final paradise. Ooh. Seems there's danger below after all. Did the golden designs tell you that? Rah! Okay, then let's rest a bit, Aether. We'll keep going once you're ready. A perilous battle lies at the end of the golden staircase. As this battle is quite perilous, be sure to complete your battle preparation before continuing. Oh boy. That sounds fun. Let me go do that real quick. Well, I guess it's time. Let's go ahead and head down into the dark depths of the lava. Okay, let's go into the lava this time. Let's hope it doesn't all come pouring down when we're halfway through. Paimon, why do you have to put these thoughts in our head? Oh, this is cool though. Going literally into a hole of lava. Oh no. Oh, we recognize this. Oh, this darkness. Teleportation! Catastrophe's edge. Oh boy. What are we fighting? And once again, we're underneath the, looks like the mantle or the crust of the planet. Oh, wow, Paimon never managed to be something like this under the lava, so we're really deep underground now, aren't we? So that stage with the totally impossible name hid the token here? No. In this place, I made a pledge with Shibalanke. Now let go and let the future of human saurians be as it may. Only the enemy cloaked in shadow shall not be forgiven. Chosen of dragons, prove yourself by facing the mighty foe that you may ascend the sacred mountain from this place. Rah! Whoa, what's going on? That sudden chill. Something's coming out. Oh boy, what are we fighting? Why are there so many? Wolves. Why it have to be wolves? Get healing up. We're gonna need this.
Bow your head.
A moment, please.
Let the show begin. May I?
Well, that should do it. No, that's not it. There's gonna be more. Yeah. Oh no, of course it's is that a flying wolf? Gosh darn it. I blame Paimon for this. Okay, how the heck am I supposed to fight this thing? Oh, run, 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 run. Run.
Get a little chilly.
Hey, don't you be running away now.
I'll protect us.
Nope. Yeah, you keep dive bombing there.
Silence. Let's begin.
There we go. Get a nice lot of good hits in. Get back here. Oh, he's coming down. I will brute force this. Aww. Can't really hit him from there.
The show begins.
Let's begin.
Time to shine.
Now we're getting a good chunk of health down. I just wish he would stop flying around.
A moment, please.
Yeah, we can only do pot shots.
Going now.
Go.
The show begins.
Stay cool. Face your guilt.
Dang it. Missed it. Really? It can't be hit at the moment? Why? Oh, get away from there. Yeah, I'm just gonna avoid that. Ready to go now. So now what would we do?
Let's dance.
Oh, kind of want to avoid that if I can. Oh, maybe I should probably do some damage. Okay, something happened. I don't know what happened, but I'll take it.
Let's begin.
He took a whole bunch of damage. Oh, I am not gonna say no to this.
Settle down. Be sanctified.
There we go. Rah! Wow, it looks like Chomper just got stronger. Did something awaken, maybe? Like the power of the Flame Lord or something? Definitely looks stronger. Rah! Are you alright? Rah! He was totally rocking during that fight, and it was a really big help. Yes, most impressive. Rah! And it looks like that's not a power Chomper could just use whenever. Aw. Though Monkway did say that it's better not to use power like that too much anyway. Rah! So where did that weirdo with the hard to remember name hide the token? All Paimon wants to do right now is grab Chomper, get the heck out of here. Hey, what about me? Oh, I see something glowy, so let's touch it. Those always go well. And now I'm wet. Oh, this is beautiful. Chosen of dragons come forth. Unto the final sanctuary of my people. Oh. Oh, I love stuff like this. This is where the token's really kept. It's so quiet here. Rah! Paimon figured that Sage Guy would be waiting for us here. Oh, this is a very serene looking place. But also sad at the same time with the destroyed ruins over there. Oh, I see a lot of worship and revere. Receive you who would protect all beings. Worship and receive you who would bring light to all beings. Come forth, chosen of dragons, come forth. For the inscribed hour has arrived, the inscribed hour has come. Come forth, chosen of dragons, present the amulet. In return, you shall be permitted to set forward on a sacred mountain. Alright, let's do this. Cool scenes ahead. Whoa, looks like the stone tablet lit up. Rah! Touch the stone tablets. As the golden lines light up, shining brilliantly, a fragmented scene surfaces in your mind. The eyes of the great dragon split in two by the sword of the children of man. A seal split asunder, engraved upon the white disk, is mistakenly classified as a whole. One was given to the silver dragon's white claws, one to the resurrected corpse. One was buried beneath the great monument, and one was swallowed into the belly of the headstrong one. A white disk appears beneath your feet, the other obscured in dark shadow. The great wings shadowing it are raised, and you finally see its drawn, upright pupils. You hear a voice that says, "Glory, glory, the eternal empire, Akka Natlan." You see the person standing before the empty throne, picking up that disc, turning around and looking at you. Wake up, Aether. Please wake up. Ah, you finally responded. When you touched that stone tablet, you just froze up and wouldn't react to anything. I swear I haven't seen that happen to you before like 50 million times. But look over there. A round plate with golden etching on it appeared on the ground. That should be the token we're looking for. Yay! A golden seal engraved on a white disc. Eh? What are you saying? It's nothing. I'm just a bit distracted. Well, you probably are tired after all. We sure did a lot today. Let's rest up after we get back. This token looks kinda like a big round plate. So in the mural, both the human and the dragon each had discs like this. Anyway, we got a token. Let's take it back and show it to Manque. Rah! Alright. Between Pledge and Forgettance has been dealt with. Alright, also, there's some goodies. Mine, mine, oh, I love the treasure. Thank you very much. Yes, yes, indeed. Let's get all the goodies. Let's get all the goodies. Let's get all the goodies. Yes, indeed. Alright, is there any more, or is that it? Oh yeah, remember to show Manque the token you got? He should be waiting for us over at the entrance to the ruins. Okay. Alright, so it looks like it was just as simple as teleporting out. I thought there was going to be like its own teleportation system of some kind, but no, looks like we had to just manually do it ourselves. Boo. Alright, well, up we go. We're back! Manque, we're back! Rah! Phew, that sure was one long wait. Not gonna lie, the longer I waited, the more anxious I became. It was my idea in the first place, true, but if you went to the ruins only to never return, I'd be beside myself with guilt. Though, if you excuse my bluntness, I must ask, surely you found a token that the Sage of the Stolen Flame left within the ruins? Tough as a piece of cake. Ah, I knew you'd do it. Rah! Look, it turned out to be this disc thingamajig. The Golden Entreaty. No, surely not. A Golden Entreaty? Golden Entreaties actually exist? Incredible, I must include this in my research. So this thing's called a Golden Entreaty, huh? How many times have we said that already? That's right, apologies, I'm just so excited. It said that this was once handled by the Sage of the Stolen Flame himself. For the moment there, I was thinking about what it might be like to keep it for myself as some kind of family heirloom. Hey, no, stop that. No way, we need to save Chomper. Rah! I know, but as for clues about the token's whereabouts, well, I'm all out. I haven't the slightest idea where the other one might be. Akka Natlan. Forgive my asking either, but I just hear you say, Akka Natlan? Explain what you saw when you touched the stone tablet. Wow, who'd have thought it'd be Akka Natlan, the ruins of an ancient city that lies across a narrow stretch of water north of the Flower Feather clan. If that's where it is, I'm truly sorry, but I cannot help you. Not only does my tribe forbid me to go there, but so does the Saurian Relics Association. Apparently, it is said that many years ago, some association members received a commission to investigate that place, but after setting out, they vanished without a trace. Since then, the association is steered well clear of anything to do with Akka Natlan. Don't sweat it, you've already told us plenty. Rah! Well, I must thank the two of you once again. I can't tell you how much seeing a Golden Entreaty means to me. Speaking of which, I better hurry back and get all this recorded. Thank you once more, Aether and Paimon. I wish you a safe journey. And Chomper, I wish you success removing the mark of the Flame Lord's blessing. Farewell! Yes, at the journey's end, the place where all souls come to rest, we will meet again, I am sure of it. Alright then. Well, it looks like that quest is taken care of. And let me go ahead and just take a look at something real quick. Alright, I did some searching, and it looks like there's nothing immediately available on the map at the moment. So it looks like I think for now we'll go ahead and end things here as we, for our next journey, I believe we got some, let's see, I think it's going to be probably, if I go to story quests, it's probably going to be here we go. It's going to be the Tlalocan Flower Feather Clan. That's probably going to be the next place we're going to head towards. But we'll save that for next time. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you all next time. Alright, till then, bye!